durable yet safe gymnasium flooring is an important component of any sports or school facility. It provides cushioning to reduce the impact of exercises on the body. There are a variety of different types of gym flooring available, each with their own advantages and disadvantages.
In the 1980s, the company was comprised of quite a few basketball players. They'd either played basketball in high school or college, and some even professionally. And we noticed that our floors that we were molding and producing then were extremely comfortable underfoot when compared to other types of flooring that was out there. Traditional gym floors are really two classifications. They're either synthetic, which is glued or bonded down to a hard concrete base. Then there are wood floors, which are also can be glued down, but the best ones have been a suspended wood floor. Sport Court has been developed to provide an alternative to those synthetic floors and also an alternative to the highly expensive maple wood flooring.
I have been using and specifying Sport Court for just about as long as my practice has been involved and worked with Sport Court for years, and it's been something that I've seen huge benefits for my clients on a daily basis for a lot of reasons, and one is with the playability and the safety of the surface. The humidity and the environmental issues that you deal with a traditional wood floor, you don't have to deal with that. The perimeter of a traditional wood floor, you have to plan for expansion and contraction. You don't have to do that with Sport Court, so that's an added benefit as well. The speed of installation is another benefit, that wood floors are going to take longer, they're going to cost more, and they're also going to cost more to maintain after they're installed.
Sport Court gym flooring is unique in that it's specifically designed to provide maximum player safety for basketball, volleyball, and other sports. It offers superior shock absorption and ball response while also having the lowest life cycle costs and risks of ownership when compared to other sports flooring options.
Sport Court gym flooring is a modular injection molded product, and the difference in Sport Court, with it being a floating modular floor, is each piece of Sport Court flooring is able to move laterally underfoot. So when a player comes to an abrupt stop, when they start abruptly, when they change directions abruptly, the floor, the individual pieces of flooring underneath their feet are able to move laterally, left, right, forward, backward, to take away some of that shock. And what we've discovered through data coming from tournament organizers is that compared to other flooring systems, hardwood floors or cushioned floors, is that this lateral shock absorption can actually reduce injuries by as much as about 50%.
Being involved with our old school, it was a polyurethane type of material, hardcourt surface, and it was really hard on the knees. After being on there working consistently for 8 to 10 hours a day, by the end of the day, your knees are pretty much wore out, and that pain also leads towards my lower back. I've noticed a big difference nowadays that I'm at this new campus. This surface has really been easy on my knees and even in my lower back.
I train the youth all the way up to the NBA guys. And I'm from Chicago, the south side of Chicago, and I played on rough courts. So, I've had many injuries because of that. So now playing on Sport Court, having a court that can prevent that is special.
It's a very durable floor. It has a pretty high weight load capacity. We have a lot of clients that use the gym not only as the gym but also as the cafeteria and as the auditorium. So you can put tables and chairs and other things on the gym floor and use it for really multi-purpose capacity.
Sports Court's modular design options allow for customized court designs to meet the needs and preferences of each customer. They can choose from a variety of components to create the perfect court.
With Sport Court being a modular floor that interlocks and snaps together, if one square would get damaged in some form or fashion, either by a falling object or what have you, you can actually dislodge one piece and replace it with another piece and not lose the overall visual integrity of the floor.
A traditional wood system, a lot of times you have to recess the slab. You have to design the HVAC system for moisture and humidity control that you know, for a wood floor that you don't have to do for sport court, so that adds cost as well.
We built this big facility and they were some of the best individuals for us to work with. Not only were they professional and timely, they were very caring and took time to meet with us and ask us what we needed and what we wanted. They took every opportunity to make sure that the details of what our needs were met.
When they have this product, it's something that a lot of times when we plan projects, we're going to lease this space for a year and then we're going to build our own forever facility. And just selling the benefits of sport court to them, that you put it in this lease space for a year, you can pick it up and reuse it forever in your final facility.
One of the biggest reasons we went with sport court is because, you know, as a business owner, we knew that we were leasing the gym, we were renting the gym. Eventually, we don't know, we're expanding. So we knew that if we expand, we didn't just want to leave the floor with us. Knowing that we can take the floor with us after we're done with the renting or leasing, that saves a lot of money in our pocket.
When you have a high school or any facility with a hardwood floor, it's recommended by the manufacturers of those flooring that every year you add a fresh layer of urethane to that gym. And that could cost several $1,000s just on an annual basis. And with sport court, you avoid all of those life cycle costs of maintaining the floor.
So there are just a multitude of benefits that you see in the construction world that really are a reason why wouldn't you specify sport court, I guess, is the question you should ask.
So we went with sport court. Beyond the amazing court itself is the people. So when you are working with sport court, you're working with a team. You're working with some of the salt of the earth kind of individuals who are going to be there from the beginning of that project to the end of the project and then thereafter.
I often describe sport court as technological upgrade from a suspended hardwood floor. It's a technological upgrade from a cushioned floor. Sport court, because of its lateral shock absorption capability, it's the next generation. It's in my mind, it's the equivalent of adding seat belts and airbags to an automobile. Okay, before you had the seat belts and the airbags, you were just stuck with whatever cushioning the dashboard or the steering wheel had. And that's kind of how a hardwood floor is today. It's not really providing the shock absorption that's needed. So a hardwood floor absorbs vertical shock absorption. That's really only necessary if you're doing jumping jacks. The rest of the movement on the floor is movement not up and down, but around the gym. And that's where the lateral shock absorption really is such a necessary thing today. It's just the next evolution, the next technological upgrade in gym flooring.
I do believe that if you are looking for a long-lasting, safe, durable, economic kind of flooring, then sport court is to me, it's the obvious choice.